It's great to see what they've done here, that now people that want to purchase a flexible fuel vehicle, want to purchase a vehicle that will use LPG or a vehicle that will use ethanol or biodiesel, now have the opportunity to make sure that they can get that fuel, and it's right here in a very visible spot on Route 17. So I think this is going to spur a lot of interest in people getting those vehicles, whether it's in the commercial side or whether it's on the private individual side. You know, what a great opportunity.
Our current fuels that are available, we still have our 3 grades of gasoline. We still have on and off-road diesel. And we also added the alternative fuels, which include biodiesel at a 20% blend, the flex fuel, E85, and propane, which is better known as Autogas. I'm really excited about the opportunities in alternative fuels, obviously with all that we have here, and all of the folks have been kind enough to bring vehicles and share with the public. I think looking outside of the scope of our business, I think anybody in the petroleum business needs to at least have a little consideration for our future and where the United States stands on energy policy. I think individuals and businesses have to put our environment and domestic energy sources as a priority, first and foremost. As a fuel provider, it is our commitment to ensure supplies available for businesses and municipalities who want to make the change to alternative fuels. It is our part to not only ensure fuels are available, but to ensure that refueling infrastructure is in place, and it's the most efficient means of refueling. Businesses and municipalities with fleet vehicles are organizations that can make the greatest initial impact. There's a great potential for funding and partnerships with a company like ours and many others that supply fuel for refueling and for alternative fuels.
The Clean Cities program recognizes there isn't a silver bullet, and we need a lot of different resources to help reach some of our energy and environmental security goals. And we want to create more green jobs here. We want to provide a better economic impact and lessen the environmental impact of transporting people and goods throughout the United States.
It truly is an honor and a privilege to be with you here today. John, thank you so much for your leadership. Elizabeth, appreciate that. Mr. Phillips, thank you all so much. It really is that vision, I think, that we need, and looking at where do we go, not just as a nation, but as a state and as a community with alternative fuels. And that is certainly the page of the future that's unfolding right here before us. And we appreciate that effort, whether it's biodiesel, and we have a great legacy of biodiesel here in Virginia with the producer just down the road in West Point, and now we have that connection, that distributorship to make sure that people can get that fuel. So we have the production side covered and now the distribution side and the retail side covered. That's fantastic. With Osage now here getting ready to produce ethanol in Virginia, and now making sure we have a place where folks can get that E85. That's that critical link. And that's how we're going to have a smooth transition from today's sources of energy to tomorrow's sources of energy. And we all know that as much as we may want it, we don't have an unlimited supply of oil out there, which means we've got to look at how do we smoothly transition to that next generation of energy. This is the way to do that, to get out in front, knowing that we're at peak oil production now. As we do these things, get folks to be aware of what those other alternative energy sources are, where they can get them, the convenience of it, the pricing of them. That is one of those elements of a comprehensive national energy policy that we need.
That you have to work in unison to make sure we're lifting up both the demand and the supply. So a great effort here.